5 states all over the country. He is a current regular performer at the House of Cards in Nashville, Tennessee, and this is his debut week here at the Magic Castle. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me give it up for Mark Brown!
Good looking group. Let's have some fun. Well, like he just said, my name is Mark Brown. So I have the most boring name possible. But it has done me good, and I'm excited to get to share some magic with you over these next few moments. Now, I always like to start off with something simple when you're doing close-up magic. If you start with anything too crazy, it's too much too soon. It doesn't make sense. So we'll start off with this. I have a pack of pictures here and a prediction inside of the box. We'll get to that prediction in just a second. But you'll notice that there's about 50 or 60 different pictures, right? None of them are the same. That's very important. Right here, can I get your name?
Jackie.
Jackie, are you, I'm going to have you choose the picture. I'm going to run my thumb down the side whenever you want. You're going to say the word stop. Whatever picture you stop at is the one we'll use. But remember, before she chooses the picture, the prediction's already in the box. So again, whenever you'd like, say the word stop.
Stop.
Ooh, that was kind of early. I'll give you one chance to change your mind. Do you want to use this one or change to a different one?
Use it.
Use it. All right, very decisive. I like it. Go ahead, take the picture, show it around to everyone, make sure that they can see it. Hopefully that's a good one. Is that one you recognize?
Yep.
Good. You guys remember I said I had a prediction in the box. Inside the box I actually keep.
Wow.
How do we do?
Amazing.
Okay. It's even better when they match, right? Otherwise, it's just really random. Now, sometimes at this point, people ask me two questions. The first, how did they match? The second, how did that fit inside the box, right? That's normally the question. I'll tell you half the secret. It's actually one of those rubber dog toys. You can actually squeak it. It's one of the, no, I have a squeaker in my hand. That is a real 8-ball. That is a real 8-ball. Some of these jokes are just for me. Well, hey, we're going to move on to something a little more... comes out a lot easier than it goes back in. We're going to switch to a pack of cards that you're probably a lot more familiar with, a deck of cards. In a pack of playing cards, there are 52 different options. I don't use the jokers, that's at least us with 52. But it's important that they're all different and that you see them before we do the trick. I let you see them because would you believe people accuse me of cheating? Me, they don't trust me. So I like to show 52 different options. Again, no jokers. Right here, can I get your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, like we're not wearing matching pins.
Right.
Matthew, are you much of a card player?
A little bit.
A little bit. So if I'd ask you to cut the cards, you're familiar with the term?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Matthew, I want you to cut the cards into 4 piles for us, but there's a catch. I want it to be wherever you want. Some people try to keep the piles even, some people go big pile, small pile. Totally up to you. Just right in a row, 4 piles with the cards. You can even change piles you cut from if you want. I want it to be your decision.
Oops.
All right. Are you happy with where you cut?
I'm ecstatic.
Ecstatic. That's a lot of love for cards. All right, so what we're going to try to do... Oh, this was a huge pile. Here's what we're going to do. We'll use the 4 cards that he cut to, leaving us with the...
I'm in on it.
yeah. Just like we rehearsed in
That's right.
All right, yeah. Yeah, no, and those really are the only 4 aces in there, so I don't know. Give it up for Matthew one more time. In fact, if you want my next show, it is all yours. You can make a living doing that right there. Well, hey, since it's what he wanted, how about we use the 4 aces for this? I do have a question. Have any of you in the room ever had the thought, I probably shouldn't play cards against a magician? Have you ever thought that before? Most of you have. If you haven't, you'll be thinking it soon. Because some magicians are pretty good at sleight of hand, and they might use their skills to cheat. Although the hard part about cheating is if you were to get caught, you might lose a finger. Just kidding. No. If I did lose a finger, I'd always have them just take off my pinky, because my pinky comes off a little bit easier. Or if they don't want to take it off, they can just... Yes. So there were other ways of making me pay, right? Now the worst time it happened, I was cheating at cards and they caught me. They literally cut off my entire hand. The only spare hand I had was left-handed, so now I have 2 left hands. And it just makes things a lot more complicated than they need to be. So all that to say, I got tired of getting caught, so I had to learn to cheat invisibly, and that's what I'll show you, thanks to Matt, using the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Clubs, and the Ace of Diamonds. Now you'll notice, hopefully, that my sleeves have been rolled up this entire time. I do that because I try to be fair, want to be a nice guy. In fact, I'll even tell you what to look for before it happens. One at a time, each ace is going to leave my hand, and it will travel all the way down to the table. That was the visible time. No, yeah, that was the visible. That was setting the pattern. Because the next one will be a little bit more invisible. Watch close. One of these aces will leave my hand, travel up my sleeve, across my chest, down the other sleeve, and into my palm invisibly. It's not until I need that ace to be down on the table.
Wow.
Two on the hand and two on the table, two in the hand. Now we'll do it again. Some of you probably want to watch a little closer this time. Two aces in each hand. Different magicians hide cards different ways. We talked about some magicians that might use sleight of hand to hide cards, which again is neat but difficult. And I don't like difficult. I also appreciate how your eyes never left this card.
Oh, yeah.
I'm over here doing this, Matt's like, nope. Nope. Which is smart, right? Because there's sleight of hand, there's misdirection. Maybe I wanted everyone to look over here. Another way you can hide a card, it's an easier way, is to hide it behind your hand. Because there's a lot of room to hide it, but it's also a little dangerous because if you're talking and you move your finger, they might see the corner of a card, so it's not very deceptive. So you have to learn to what's called pinch the windows of your fingers. And if you can pinch the windows tight enough, you can actually get that card to look like it's invisible. And if it's invisible, they're not going to catch you. Although the weird part is, even though you can't see the card, you can feel it. I'm just kidding. There was a little bit of belief in that room. She's like, what is about to happen? All right, no, you can't feel the invisible card, but watch close. I'll go as slow as I can. It's not until the very last moment. Now the final ace, the last one is my personal favorite. I'll show you what it would look like if I were actually dealing a game of cards, because sleight of hand with 50 cards does look a little bit different than with only 3 or 4. So if I only need one of the aces, this time you know which one we're looking for, right? Process of elimination. You do, but I don't. We need the ace of spades. Now I can put a little pressure on it and actually get that card in my control, which again is neat but not deceptive, right? Because if you're watching me deal a game of cards and then I go, you're gonna know I'm up to something. So you have to learn to put more pressure on the card so you can actually get it invisible. That means it's not on top of the pack, it's inside my palm. But I said I wanted you to see it happen, so it's not until I need it.
Wow.
So now at this point you should know 2 things. You know that you should never play cards against a magician. And you know why I had no social life in high school. 2 different things. Now I would like to show you the same exact thing, but a little bit different this time. Does anyone have their iPhone with them, like on their person? Does anyone have it with them? Yeah. Do you mind if I use it for something?
Yeah.
All right. I promise you can trust me. It's half the battle with handing the magician your iPhone. We're going to try to get something a little weird to happen with your calculator. Can you open your calculator? And perfect. There we go. I was about to ask if we can clear that number. Now this is also very important. Did we set anything up before this happened? Did I ask you to take your calculator to type in certain numbers or anything? No, you didn't even know I was going to ask for your phone. In fact, can you tell everyone your name?
Ariane.
Ariane. Perfect. Now we're going to use a single digit 1 through 9. I'm going to grab my phone as well while we have someone decide a number. Right here. What single digit should we use?
3.
3. Now I'll put my phone on airplane mode, that way the phones can't link or pair. Jackie, can you type the number 3 into her phone like 4 or 5 times so we have a bunch of 3s to work with? Thank you. What we're going to do now is, instead of moving the aces on the table, we're going to use your phone and your number to get each digit to move from one screen to the next. The first I take off her phone till I drop it down into the mom. Maybe that's the new airdrop. This is the new literal, right? Now here, I'll do it again, right out of the center this time. I'll go ahead and hold the 3 at the end of my finger. I can keep here as long as I want. It's about as long as I want until I need to set it. And on the screen. And now sometimes at this point people want to try for themselves, right? Ariane, I want you to do it. It's your turn. Pick up the 3 off the screen. You're gonna grab it off. You're gonna grab it, perfect. So it should be on your pointer finger right now. I want you to set that 3 on the screen. You're gonna touch the screen, so.
Oh, wow.
All right. I guess I never said where to put the 3. However, one of these is not like the others, and I'll let you decide which one that is. No, that's actually kind of funny. I just don't know what to do. Can you, like if you push it closer, is that how this?
Oh.
Yeah, good enough. All right, I'm going to simplify it for this next one. Instead of going up and over, I'm going to shoot it across. So you should see it leave her phone. It'll arrive right around mine, around the volume buttons. Watch close. So again, it's kind of cool. Dang. But it's only one number. So how about we finish by doing as many digits as possible. The most you can do with an iPhone calculator is 9, right? Even if I wanted, I can't do more than that. Unless I went scientific mode. I know that's a thing. I saw you thinking that. Turn us on. Alright, here, watch close. All 9 digits will actually leave her phone. You'll see them. Go to mine. And then from mine, back to hers. The last thing I'll do with the phone, I can actually clear it. If I lock her screen, then mine will close as well. I will say this. If you have any suspicious purchases on Amazon tonight, don't worry about it. Hey, one more time for letting me use the phone. Thank you very much. It's never easy giving a magician your phone. Well, are y'all having fun? Yeah. Good. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. I'd like to share with you a very special trick, and then I'll close with my favorite piece of magic. I say this next one is special because it actually uses a very special pack of cards. In fact, this deck is actually, they're invisible. At least that's what we're going to go with like 3 minutes here. So we'll give the pack a quick shuffle. Hopefully you can agree. 52 different cards. I don't use the jokers in this pack. That's what leaves us with 52. Right here, can I get your name?
Karen.
Karen, do you know the different playing cards, like the suits and things?
Yeah.
Good, that's half the battle with this trick. Sometimes you ask someone to name a card and they say, the 4 of Jacks. But as long as you know the suits, this should work. Karen, I'm gonna look away. Please reach in and grab any card that you'd like. And once you've looked at it, let me know, are you happy with that one or would you like a different card?
I like it.
You like it? So you know what it is?
Yes.
Karen, is that the Queen of Hearts?
No.
Okay, good. Most people pick the Queen of Hearts. I want to make sure she picked a random card. I'm going to put the 51 back on the table.
Okay.
Karen, please hold that card at your fingertips.
Okay.
I'm going to get my phone back out and take a picture of her holding that invisible card. We're going to try it. Now again, Karen, you could have picked any of the 52 cards, yes?
Correct.
I do have a confession to make. I took the picture of the invisible card on my invisible phone. Yeah. I don't even have a phone in there. Really saves on minutes and things like that. All right. So at this point, we have an invisible picture of an invisible card on an invisible phone, but you still have your invisible card in
Yes.
perfect mind, I might I add.
Yes.
You're doing incredible. I'm going to take the 51 cards, and I'm going to turn them face up.
Okay.
Please keep yours face down so no one else can see it.
Okay.
As I go through the face-up cards, put it in the middle wherever you'd like. In fact, to be as fair as possible, I'm going to give you all 52 cards. That way they're completely out of my control. The last thing I want Karen to do, in just a moment, you're going to shuffle those cards.
Okay.
You're going to shuffle them for 5 seconds, starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The double bridge. That was incredible. I've never seen it done better. All right. Now, Karen, you shuffled them for 5 seconds. Some of you might have noticed I was keeping track on my invisible watch because I'm committed to this bit. In fact, if any of you are interested, I'll be selling some after the show. We'll talk. All right. Now, Karen, you've shuffled the cards. Your card is facing the opposite direction. The last thing I want you to do, I'll move the case, from your seat.
Yes.
I want you to magically throw all of them inside the card box. From your seat, you're going to just simply toss them in the box. And if that worked, there should now be 52 cards in the box. But not only that, there should be a watch on my wrist.
Wow.
You guys want to see that again? Want to see it again?
Yeah.
Not a chance. Gonna move right past that, right? No, we have the cards in the box. We have the watch on the wrist for the first time. Karen, what is the random card you pulled out of the middle of the pack?
2 of clubs.
The 2 of clubs, and you won't believe it, but inside this pack there is a 2 of clubs. Yeah. But how did we say we knew it would be yours? If we went through the pack and there was one card face down, one face down card in the pack of 52 invisibly shuffled, hopefully, a 2 of clubs. Give it up for Karen. Absolutely amazing. You knew you were actually shuffling those cards, right? You're like, I did. I did. Well, we should have. Sorry, I gotta get this. That's stupid. It's my favorite joke, is texting on the invisible phone. No, here's where we're at. We have time for one last piece. It's my favorite piece of magic. It's how I close every single show, and so it's how we'll close our time together here today. I want to have like 5 or 6 different cards selected, but I'd like them to be random. So as I reach across the table, each of you please reach in and take any card that you'd like. And as I'm having other cards selected, I would love if you could please look and memorize your card. This is my closer, so it helps if you remember the card. If you would, all three of y'all can reach up and grab one. You can grab one for him if you like. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get you one. And a final card, 6 cards. I'm feeling crazy tonight. I'm going to turn around. Please look and memorize your card. Show it to a friend if you need help. This is my closer, so it helps if you remember the cards. I'm going to turn around and take it back face down one at a time. My final hint for you is if you're looking at a card and the shape on it looks like a puppy's foot, that is called a club. It's not a puppy toe. My favorite one about a month ago, I asked the lady, I said, what was your card? And in the most confident answer, she said, the 5 of cauliflower. And I didn't have the heart to break it to her that they're not cauliflower, so that night we called them cauliflower. But tonight, call it what you want. Club, shrub, clover, burnt popcorn, you name it, we'll find it. 6 different cards shuffled in additional time, placed in 6 different places. We're going to try to find them in 6 different ways. Watch close. I'll square the cards up. They really do get lost in the middle of the pack. There's no secret breaks, gaps, or holds or anything. I haven't done anything sneaky yet. Jackie hasn't blinked in like 5 minutes. She's locked in on those cards. But despite that, we're going to try to find all 6 of them and have a little fun while doing so. We'll start here for you. For the first time, what was your card?
10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds. There we go. The 10 of diamonds. 1 for 6. So we found the 10. We'll try to find yours a little faster. What was your card?
King of spades.
King of spades. The only way I can find the king of spades faster than the 10 of diamonds is if I already found it. Can't get much faster than that, right? You can't get much faster. However, since you didn't see it change, I want everyone to see yours change. What was your card?
5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds. That king is going to have a simple shake, and it should look. Yeah, 5 of diamonds. There it is. We're moving quick. We found 3, but they keep changing, which is confusing. I'll find yours with one hand. What was yours?
3 of diamonds.
3 of diamonds with one hand. 3 of diamonds? 5 of spades. No, you said 3 diamonds? I said with one hand. I just never said with. Yeah, there it is. Almost like I do this for a living. Almost like I do it for a living. Here's where we're at. Cards on the table. 2 cards left to find. About 45 seconds. Don't let your eyes look away. Cards on the table. Sleeves rolled up. Hands empty. Who else had a card? No, you had a card. Yeah, we already found yours. What was yours? The 10 of hearts. Believe it or not, the 10 of hearts has left the pack, flown around the room, and landed under your chair.
No.
Unfortunately, the card didn't stop under the chair. No, it kept flying. It kept flying back to the front. It's a boomerang card, but it really did fly until one card flew inside my suit pants pocket. It should be a 10 of hearts. I'm good, but not that good. Jackie, one final card. What was yours?
King of diamonds.
The King of Diamonds. Lean in close. As the entire pack vanishes. And so does my watch.
Oh my
Leaving us with one card. The King of Diamonds. That's all 6 cards. Now that this means none of the pack is completely gone. That's it right there. Thank you all for coming in, man. I hope you had fun. Thank you very much.
Well, you make people disappear.
He's a brother.
Okay, well, Orange County, enjoy your night.
Thank you.
Pass it.
Oh, great.
But I graduated from La Nation.
Oh,
Almost Orange County.
halfway there.
That's where I get the talkative from. Skills.
Yeah, Brent.
Yeah, we're about a lot there.
All right. Yeah, good to see you. Oh, thank you so much, Karen. Thanks for coming in. Hope you